All right. Good afternoon, evening. Yeah, we make the evening mark there. We're still a little bit under 6 o'clock. Welcome to another edition of the Hidden Agenda. Tonight we got two special guests. We got some old hand commissioners up in here. Jeff James out of Commissioner One. You came in at what, 2010?
2010.
All right, and Todd Beecham out of District 3, 2014, if I remember
Sure.
correctly. So they're up here. We're just going to ask a few questions. I see our viewership is jumping up pretty quick here. Uh, we don't have a lot. This is going to be kind of a short one here because these guys are seasoned veterans, so they pretty much know how to handle everything. But I'm going to jump on into the questions here, and then when I'm closing out, I may end up coming back on a little bit later on tonight to get you kind of caught up on some stuff that happened yesterday or Tuesday that we brought up regarding an altercation with the city and county mayors. We've got some more information. We want to get you guys caught up on that there as well. So bear with us here, but gentlemen, thank you for showing up. We certainly appreciate having you here. It's nice, especially when we get somebody that's got some that's actually sitting in seats. Has seen this stuff here for a while. But I'm going to jump in here with a couple of questions here and let you guys see where y'all stand on stuff here. One of the biggest questions we've been hearing a lot of is the building inspection permit. Now we know that that didn't pass the last time around. If I remember correctly, the vote was 7-6. I don't remember who was absent. I'm almost going to say Aaron was absent that night, but the vote passed. The vote supposedly passed 7-6, but as we know in Henderson County, it's not a majority of the quorum; it's a majority of the commission. It takes 8 votes to pass everything. Where do y'all stand on building inspection permits?
I don't think we're supposed to be telling people how to build a house.
I agree with you.
I'm no.
That's kind of where I stand.
I'm no.
Well, that's it. Well, that's easy. Zoning. We're hearing about this here, and I know there was arguments in the beginning that we're not going to talk about zoning. It's all about no zoning, no zoning, no zoning. And now we're hearing in meetings we're talking about zoning. Where y'all stand on zoning?
Not big on the zoning either.
We don't need zoning.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the only people telling me what I can and can't do on my property.
That's exactly
That's
right.
kind of the way I look at it there.
Or who I can give my property to.
That's exactly right.
Or how
Yeah.
much I can give my family.
You know what, and that's something too that, and I know that a lot of the stuff with Whiskey Ridge and Twin Rivers but heck, even before those came out, we got them up here in our district.
Yeah, Pergene Heights.
Yeah, and that's been up for, that's been there for a long time.
Long time.
And I remember, wasn't there something about trying to get some rock out on that road one time to help school bus kids?
Mm-hmm.
We tried to put some kids on the school bus.
Yeah.
And it failed.
It failed. Yeah, I understand it, but you know what? I don't hear any problems out of those people, and that's not that far from me.
No.
I mean, I've been back up in there. I mean, yeah, the road's kind of rough in some spots. I could see where a low deck would have issues getting there, maybe an ambulance, but I mean that's where the people choose to live.
I think that was one of the questions and problems that we had was, what if somebody was hurt and an ambulance needed to go up in there, and we did try to do something to get some roads fixed, but then again there's people that said, well, the county would have to maintain that road, and
Right.
so
Yeah.
didn't pass.
Yeah. I think that was actually before my time. All righty.
Why?
The next question I get asked a lot: property taxes. Now, I can't speak for you, Todd, but you've always been a no.
I've always been a no, and that's the way I got voted in.
Right. That's what your constituents want.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of want the same thing.
I'm on the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think.
I'm sitting on a farm that my wife's granddaddy paid for 1950.
Right.
I think it's bad enough we're paying property tax on it.
Amen. Amen.
And to pay an increase because somebody else don't want to pay tax.
Yeah. I certainly agree with you on that. And the other tax that we hear about is wheel tax. Now, I have my personal opinion. I think wheel tax should really be relegated for use for capital outlay projects, because we don't want to get into a tax that we're generating revenue from there that we don't need to. That it hurts us for later on down the road. And isn't the county coming out of for like 2029? I think you guys are coming off of
We'll be out of debt.
out of debt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't see where there would be much need for taxes. I understand that we've got issues that need to get resolved, but I mean, there's got to be a point of realism. I mean, I know people complain about the roads all the time, but
If we can get on down the road a few years, I mean, I think we're going to be in good shape where we don't have to worry about raising any taxes.
yeah, I think so too. And I think at some point in time frame, the state's probably going to end up looking at something to do with the roads. I know I think today they failed that, what was the pot for potholes thing. I
Yeah.
think that failed again today, which, I don't know. I didn't have a problem with that. I ain't a smoker, but if somebody wants to smoke pot, I don't care. Do it on your own property.
Yeah.
Yeah, with no zoning on it.
Right.
Yeah, that's a-
And no roads.
No road. That's right. Last question I'm going to ask you, because this has been kind of a controversial topic here, and I've had a lot of people ask me about things, and so I kind of want to get you guys. Y'all been around a long time. Who's the best mayor you served under?
Dan Hughes.
Dan Hughes by far.
That's I kind of hated that Dan pulled out of the commissioner race. Yeah,
Not only was Dan a good mayor, but he taught
Yeah.
too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
He wanted to make sure that his commissioners learned under him, and he was so good to try to help us. He was damn good.
that's
I got a picture of me sitting in his chair one day, just aggravating. He said, "You know what? You'll make a good mayor one of these days." I said, "No, not me. You stay."
yeah. I kind of hate. I was looking forward to him running in District 6. That's I hate that he pulled out, but I understand after talking with him. It's,
Yeah.
he's a good man. I'm like y'all. I
He's a
think a
good
lot
man.
of him. He really is. Well, that's pretty much the questions that I've got. I mean, we haven't had a lot of people asking questions of commissioners. Most of it, obviously, is for the mayor and sheriff. So I don't know if there's anything that y'all want to share. If I know you got to get going here shortly. You got
Yeah,
a
just
grandbaby to take care
I'd
of.
like to ask District 1 to vote Jeff James, please.
There you go.
District 3 to vote Beecham.
Two Beechams.
Two Beechams.
Two
both
Beechams.
ways.
I met Terry it's a few weekends ago at the FFA over there at high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Terry.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's been down to earth.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that conversation with him, but yeah, that's so there you go, Jeff James, District 1 Commissioner, and you know what? I generally don't try to say I'm biased here, but Jeff's my commissioner's got my support. Todd, if you were in my district, you'd have my support as well. That's so y'all know what to look forward to here. If y'all have got any questions of these guys here afterwards, just shoot me a message or comment up here, and we'll see if we can't get the questions to them, get them answered. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Like I said, stay tuned. Probably about 30 minutes or so. I'll come back up here, 30, 45 minutes, and update you on the information that the altercation, because there's a lot of rumors flying around, and we're going to see if we can't get those corrected up. All right, we'll see y'all back here in a little bit.